don't know what the difference is. I mean, most Orthodox rabbis have bought into this whole Achdut movement, like we're all in it together type thing, which is more like of a, I guess it was traditionally a modern Orthodox approach, although it's deeply ingrained in Chabad ideology. But I'm Orthodox. But when it comes to the way I view Jews who at least are not religious, I take a more what's called Haredi approach, a more ultra-Orthodox approach. That means I believe if you're Jewish and you're not religious, you shouldn't be really proud of your Jewishness. You're halakhically Jewish, but that doesn't mean that you're in any covenant with God. It's that commitment to Torah that makes you special, right? You could be ethnically Jewish, but what does that mean? So groups like Chabad, they confuse things by saying a Jew is a Jew is a Jew. I think that's something Chabad is known for saying, meaning that it doesn't really matter how a Jew behaves, what he believes, or how those beliefs guide his behavior. If he's Jewish, he's Jewish. So I don't know what that. I still don't know what. Well, okay, that's not true. I know what they mean by it. They it's essentially a bigoted idea that if you're Jewish, that's what matters. Meaning if your mother's Jewish, if you have Jewish blood, a Pintel Yid, a Yiddish Neshama, that's what's important, not necessarily your action. Now, Chabad clearly wants you to keep mitzvot. They want you to be observant. However, they still teach that a Jew who's not observant is basically head and shoulders above a Gentile who is righteous. So that's a bigoted idea. I don't believe that. I teach a more rational, more sensible Judaism that predates Kabbalah, which is where Chabad got that thinking from. So yeah, the idea of a Jew is a Jew is a Jew, I don't buy that. According to the Torah, for sure, if a Jew doesn't keep Torah, if a Jew is not in a covenant, he's not special to God. So he may be an ethnic Israelite, just because Jew in America doesn't really mean anything. The term is Israelite. Like if you look in the halakha, the word Jew rarely ever appears. It's the word Israel. Yeah, you could be Israel, but that doesn't mean that you're special to God in any way, which is what people think Jewish means nowadays. They think you're Jewish, you're like, oh, the people of God. No, no. If you're in a covenant with God, you're one of the people of God. Not just because you happen to have a Jewish mother or Jewish or Hebraic pedigree, which is how groups like Chabad teach it. And it's somewhat a bigoted idea. It's hard to walk that back because it's not really theirs to walk back. I mean, these ideas predated them, and especially in the ultra-Orthodox world, they're very careful not to upset or disagree with the rabbis that came before them. So they will peddle that bigoted idea and they'll try to whitewash it a little bit, but if you corner them, they'll acknowledge it that groups like, let's say, Chabad or Kabbalistic groups believe that Jews are superior, right? Inherently. I don't believe that. I believe, yes, religious Jews are superior because of that individual moral training, because you commit yourself to God and his instructions. That is what perfects you. That's what makes you a better person. That makes you more trustworthy, makes you work harder. It gets you to treat your wife better, your parents better. This is why you're superior to someone who, let's say, doesn't do that. But to say that what makes you special, inherently special, is just because you happen to have a Jewish mother, I mean, if any other group would espouse such idea, they would correctly be called bigoted. I don't know why people in the Jewish world get away with it.